welcome to James' Express Lane, where we get you now as fast as possible, bringing you NFC North. The Vikings have done it. They have gotten their quarterback. Kirk Cousins. 3 years, $86 million, all of it guaranteed. The most guaranteed money ever in a contract. The first contract ever to be 100% guaranteed. You guys better hope he's worth it. You guys better hope he's as good as you hope he is. Holy hell. Like, again, you look at his stats from the Redskins, but the Redskins don't have as good of a team as the Vikings do. Case Keenum played at an incredible level with this team. Is Kirk Cousins better than Case Keenum? Probably. But, man, that's a ton of money spending over 3 years. Yeah, it's not $30 million, thankfully, but God, you couldn't have got an extra year out of that? No, $86 million across 4 years? To spread that out so you have more cap space for other players? I mean, come on. But this is probably more of a win it now. Like, we have the team now. We just need the quarterback now. And I was right. They did call and talk to Drew Brees because Drew Brees hasn't signed with the Saints yet. But obviously they're going with Kirk Cousins now, so he's probably said, no, we're just taking our time negotiating, whatever. Probably trying to figure out how many virgins they're going to sacrifice every week to keep them healthy. But other than that, so yes. Now that the Vikings have the quarterback, the NFC North is ready to be talked about. The state of the NFC North. Here it is. Number 1, Vikings. Yes, probably showing some bias here. But we won it last year, but Aaron Rodgers was hurt. But we may actually have a better quarterback now. Man, I'm just glad we didn't sign Sam Bradford. That's why I was worried about that they're going to do something stupid like sign Sam Bradford. Like, no. When he's on the field, he's great, but he's never on the field. Kirk Cousins is on the field, so that's a good thing. He has some longevity there, hopefully. Especially for the guaranteed money you're paying him. So, you're going to have a Vikings team from last year with hopefully a better quarterback than Case Keenum. So, hopefully they can win the NFC North without Aaron Rodgers getting hurt. Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, number 2, Green Bay Packers. I hate to say it, but they're still the Packers. They're still that good. Especially when Aaron Rodgers is out there. And he has Deshaun Kaiser sitting behind him now. Deshaun Kaiser is like, oh, he did terrible in the Browns. Oh, yeah, because it's the Browns. Everyone plays terrible at the Browns. So, yes, hopefully we'll see Deshaun Kaiser getting to sit there, learn behind Aaron Rodgers, learn on a team that won't get him killed. Be like, oh, we're up 3 touchdowns against this team with 5 minutes to go. Throw Deshaun Kaiser out there, see what Deshaun Kaiser can do. He did okay. He didn't cause us the game. Yay! But they need to look at wide receivers. Like, their wide receivers last year were getting hurt. And the year before that, they were getting hurt. So, definitely they need to look at is getting some younger wide receivers through the draft or free agency or something. Man. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're the Packers for a reason. Like, there's a reason why they're always so damn good. God. I mean, part of that is that they've always had a quarterback. They've had Brett Favre and then Aaron Rodgers. Like, for over 20 years now, it's like, oh, what do we need in a draft? We can draft whatever we want. We got our quarterback. Oh, what are we going to pick up in free agency? We can pick up whoever we want. We got a quarterback. God, man. Can you imagine the people who went, we want Brett Favre. Did that for the Browns? Or did that with Aaron Rodgers for the Browns? Like, but no. They work for the Packers, so the Packers got him. Man, the Packers don't miss when it comes to quarterback, do they? Some of the best quarterbacks in history have come from the Packers, unfortunately, for the Vikings. Then, number 3. This is going to be a toss-up. Like, the Bears are going to get wide receiver Allen Robinson, which will be a good weapon for Mitch Trubisky. But the Lions... Well, God, I mean, the Lions have had they've had key pieces for years. Like Megatron. Still couldn't do shit with them. So it makes you wonder, like, what the hell? So you know what I'm going to call it now? The Bears finish with a better record than the Lions. Just because the Bears They just seem to know how, and they have that running game. They have an incredible running game. They're getting the wide receiver weapons that they need. They have their quarterback. They have a usually better defense than the Lions. So I'm going to say the Bears finished third. And again, the Bears had their quarterback, so it's like, oh, in free agency, what to do? Let's grab a wide receiver. When we grab in draft, let's grab this defensive player. Because they got the quarterback, hopefully. He didn't get hurt last year, and so hopefully he can keep that up of not getting hurt. And then, of course, number 4, the Lions. They've had their quarterback Matthew Stafford for how many years and done nothing with him? They had Megatron and they couldn't freaking win. But in being the Lions, like, all right, Megatron, you're going to threaten to retire, so if you retire, we get nothing. We'll trade you. What team do you want to go to? All right, we'll trade you to that team. They could have gotten draft picks. They could have gotten a running back. Could you imagine if Tom Brady had Megatron to throw to, or Drew Brees had Megatron to throw to? Oh my god! And not just because Megatron was a good wide receiver, but because, like, when the Patriots had Randy Moss, like, wow, Wes Welker, he's a Hall of Fame running wide receiver. Look at his numbers. Like, oh yeah, but look at Randy Moss's numbers. Well, they're garbage. Yeah, you know why? Because he had 5 guys on top of him every single time. So Wes Welker was always open because everyone was guarding Randy Moss. So could you imagine Tom Brady had that situation of, there's 3 guys on top of Calvin Johnson right now. Oh, Rob Gronkowski's open. Again. Touchdown. Again. The Lions had that. Except they did nothing with it. Man. God, I can't wait for next year, but hopefully Kirk Cousins can get out there and prove that he's worth the $86 million guaranteed across 3 years. Why they settled on 3 years? Like, even when the rumor was $91 million, like, it's going to be 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. Like, why not 4? Why not 5? Like, what the hell, people? Man. Come on, football. Can't wait. So what do you think? Do you think Kirk Cousins is going to be the end-all, be-all for the Vikings, at least for the next 3 years? Or do you think that this was a huge shot in the dark that's going to miss? And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.